Hey, my loves. Spiritually Savage here. My ears were clogged. I had to unplug them. How do you do? How you doing today? It's like early AM. It's like 7-ish Eastern Standard Time. And I'm out here getting my walk on. Becoming more consistent or trying to be as much as possible, right? How you guys doing? I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I was weak, y'all. I was so weak yesterday and trembling. I literally was shaking. And I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing anything but just drinking water, watching the little boob tube. Well, not TV, but watching YouTube. Well, shit, I guess it is still boob tube. And just drinking water and meditating and sleeping. And that's it. But I was so weak and my headache just would not go away. I had to wind up taking medicine for it. Because one thing about me is my headaches can turn into migraines quick. And normally I'd have to go to the hospital. Like once or twice a year, they'll get bad enough where I have to go to the hospital because nothing I do. That means like I have tried the hot compresses, the cold compresses. I've tried everything and tried goody powders, tried Aleve. I've most likely tried it all. That's the only time I go to the doctors because then I know it's that bad. But anywho, fast forward to today. I haven't even drank water yet. And I was just urged to get up and get outside, right? But when I got up, one thing crossed my mind is love. So I'm a fan of love. I love love. I love love connections. I love people. I love any and everything. I do. I love animals. I love plants. Everybody know I love food. But I love people. I really do. People are interesting to me. Throughout the course of my life, I have talked to everybody. I talk to everybody. If there's a person out there with a sign that says free hugs, I'm going to go give them a hug. That's the type of person I am. And I've been this way. And the people around me can attest to it. Even when I was a teenager, I was in a car with my boyfriend and his friend. And I seen this white dude walking. And it's dark, y'all. And we in the ATL. And I think we was on the west side. I'm not sure where we were at. I can't recall. But I seen him walking down this road, and the road was pitch black, if you know anything about Atlanta and in the suburbs. And there was no lights, and it was cold. So it was like, it was either winter or it was fall, but it was cold outside. And all he had on was his short sleeve work shirt, like he worked at fast food. And so I said, stop and pick him up. My boyfriend was like, he is not going to get in the car with us. I said, yeah, he is. It's cold outside. And he was skinny, y'all. He wasn't no thick little boy, skinny little teenage dude. Listen, we pulled up alongside of him and he got in the car. I'm the type of person that when I seen an old lady standing on a corner at a bus stop with like 10 bags of groceries, I didn't even ask her where she lived at. I just said, do you need a ride? I can drop you off. You know, God made it so that she wasn't that far away. She was just like around the corner. But I still would have dropped her off. And I've done that throughout my life. And I've always seen the best in people. And I will say, that I was this close to being like F people. Now, don't get me wrong. I realize now that I don't like certain people. And if I don't like them, or if I don't like their ways and their energy, then stop looking past it, seeing the good in them, and just leave it be. That is the lesson that I've learned. So I don't have that weight on me of not liking all people, because what I've been through, it will make you not like nobody. It will turn you off against people. It will turn you off against loving somebody else. It really will. when you've been betrayed by so many people, and I'm talking 10 or more, when I tell y'all God wiped my whole team clean. He literally wiped it from the inside out, from the inner circle to the outer circle. Everybody. Everybody. Do you know how hard that is to get up every day and still smile when you still have to be around people who have betrayed you and still continuously do so? I pray every day that they see the lights, but they're not. They're not. And I realize that, okay? But this is about love, because they didn't break my heart for me to be like, I don't want to love anymore. They didn't. Actually, I'm looking more forward to loving. I still love the people that betrayed me. I do. And I still will talk to them. And if they need my help and God says do it, then I will. But I let them resolve their own issues first, instead of me always offering. Because I realize I don't get it back. It's not reciprocated, okay? And I'm okay with that. That's why today I woke up like, hey, let's get outside. Because I have slacked off. I have. Because I really want to be in the gym. I really work well with others. It's more motivating. I've been this way my whole life. This ain't nothing new. I always join the gym because I need that camaraderie. Hola. I'm fine. How are you? Good. But now God is like, okay, let's see what you can do on your own. And I'm like, do I have to? I'm like, yeah, because clearly I ain't been in the gym yet. So, becoming a little more consistent with working out, stretching, and learning how to love again. But it all started with me. I am the blueprint. I am the foundation. And so are you. So even though I'm talking about my experience, I want you to take away what you can apply. And in that part, you can apply that. Yeah, it sucks being hurt and betrayed by the people you love, whether or not it was your family, your husband, your wife, your children, your job. Those been my experiences. Those been my experiences. And I posted a meme that I created that don't nothing come out of me but shit and the truth. My whole life. My whole life. And what I recognize is that I saw the truth in people and they didn't like it. But I didn't know I was seeing the truth in them. I was just speaking on my own experiences and talking about how I felt. Like literally talking about how I felt. But I didn't realize or even enter or understand that I was a mirror to the people that were around me. And so to them, it felt like judgment. But after research, that is my position in life. That is my spiritual essence. That is why God gave me a memory, yea, why long. I don't forget nothing. I don't. I may not remember it at that moment, but it'll come back to me. Or if you say one word, it'll come back. Now, there are certain things that I'm not going to remember. I ain't going to lie. So I ain't going to say I remember everything. But I do remember indiscretions. I do remember when people did me wrong. Now, those memories are long because I would never do people the way they did me. And that's probably for you, too. You would never do people the way they did you. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. And that's why it hurts so bad. But can I tell you and can I attest and can I give you my testimony? Because today I stand before you ready for love, y'all. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know how I'm going to be. I know how I was, but I'm not that person anymore. So anything after this is new. Literally. Because I am a completely different person. I am a person with emotional intelligence, meaning I am in control of my emotions. Now, granted, we all get tested, and new levels, new devils. I've been in my bubble pretty much, except when I go to the grocery store, but my disposition is always pleasant. But now I understand there's a time to be pleasant and there's a time not to be pleasant, and I was always trying to be pleasant. That's that second child narcissistic raising, narcissistic abuse syndrome. That's what I call it, because I was groomed to be that way and to always help and never want nothing in return, because I thought that's how people were. But I thought that's how everybody was. I did. I thought if they didn't know, if you showed them, then they'll learn and they could grow. But not everybody want to grow. And I'm just now accepting that. I'm accepting that people don't want to grow, or that they find it difficult to do so. But some people just don't want to. And they get mad when you grow because you're showing them that it's possible. And so then they blame you for things that you ain't never even did before. You can't take it personal. Listen, watch my other videos. I took it personal for years. But I no longer take it personal, because I understand the fight is not with me. It's with themselves. It really is with themselves, just like my fight wasn't with them, it was with myself. I was mad at myself for accepting behavior. Still thinking, but that was the empath in me, thinking that, see the light, see the light. And they do have a light. But if they don't see their own light, they're going to keep taking your light. Okay? Just so you know. But your girl is ready for love. I am. Not in just the form of romantic, but in the form of friendships, in the form of liaisons, in the form of business camaraderie. Because I love people. And yeah, the devil tried to get me to turn on them. Yeah, it did. But I realized that even if they do me wrong, I will never accept their abuse again. Like, that's a no-no, and they know it now too. Like, you can't come at me no kind of way right now. Right now, it's a wrap for that. It's a wrap. And you'll get to a point where it is too. If you still accepting rude behavior, if you still accepting non-supportive people in your life, even if you are around them, I understand we all have situations. My situation is the same. I still live at home with my sister, her husband, her kids, and her grandkids. Yeah. So I get it. But I can tell you that it is possible to live with people who have betrayed you and not react to their shenanigans. It's not your business. Start minding your own business. That's what I had to learn how to do. Yeah, I know it hurts your heart when you see things, but there's certain things that I'm not gonna let slide though. You have to have your boundaries. You have to. So in the process of you healing, in the process of you discovering who you are spiritually and who God is to you, you also I forgot what I was going to say because something else entered my mind, and I'm going to put a video out about it. Oh, that popped in my head real quick, and why is that? But I'm going to put a video out about it. Probably right after this one. But as you're discovering yourself, you also discover that you have to set boundaries. Meaning there has to be a line in the sand that no one can cross. Not just for yourself, but the things that you hold dear. The things that are important to you. So if you're a writer, your writing time is what's important to you. And when you go into that writing mode, there's no one to disturb you because you set that time aside for yourself. You have to set time aside for yourself, okay? Yeah. So as I go on my walk and recondition my body, and this is a struggle, y'all. I don't know, I really don't, because I'm 45. Well, no, I'm not. I'm 46 now. But this is a struggle. People may call me spoiled, but I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not spoiled. I don't feel spoiled. And because I've done everything myself, and when I say myself, I'm talking about in the physical plane. Now, we all know that we have a spiritual team, so I know I was not alone and I did not do it by myself, but I'm talking about in the 3D. There were people that helped, but for what I got, I did it by myself. There was crunch time people that helped. Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to say I did it all alone, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You understand. You understand. You overstand. But I'm ready for love in all forms. I am. I am. I'm excited for it too. A little nervous, scared, but I've always been. I'm the loud, outgoing, life of the party, exciting, you know. But when it comes to, now I'm speaking of romantic relationships. When it comes to romantic relationships, I am so shy. I'm like, no. Let's see if that's how I'm going to be now. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Now, I'm still a woman. And I've never made the first move. Now, I think I asked my first boyfriend when he was going to kiss me. And he was older than me. That was funny. He was older than me by like 3 years. And I'm asking him. And I was a virgin and all that stuff. So, but it was funny. Anywho, that is my daily thought for the day. Take what you may. It is all relevant. It will all be relevant at some point in time in your life. If it's not relevant now, it will be, because we are all on the same journey of self-discovery. But what my next video is going to be about is, and this was just some information I came across on the boob tube, was that not everybody wake up to God. And I did not know that. I did not realize that. But not everybody wake up to God. So you must be mindful of that too. And that's just a prelude to my next video. Namaste, Ashe, Mazel Tov. I shall talk to you guys later. I love you. If no one else has told you that, let me be the first to tell you, I love you unconditionally, no matter what you've done, what you've been through, what you're going through. I love you, I love you, I love you. I sing everything too. This is feeling good. I done got up before it done got too hot. Swing, better, swing.